hard-fought game. Thought our guys played hard. But, to be perfectly honest, our stat line isn't really indicative of, what we normally do to have success. We didn't guard very well, especially in the second half. We had a lot of unforced turnovers, and we didn't have a dominant effort on the glass. So, you kind of play with fire, you can get burnt. So hopefully we certainly have things we have to work at. But I guess I thought the guys played hard. I think their execution was, especially from some of our veteran guys, was just okay.
How disappointing was it at the end of regulation? You couldn't get a shot off with 2 possessions.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I'd like to. Obviously, we attacked it before. Then the other one, we got to, try to lob it to Nick. Got to put it up on the rim. It's only 9/10 of a second. But I would. I got to go back and watch it, Matt. I'd be more probably equally upset. We had him down 8 points a bunch of times, and just. I just told him in the locker room, it's not that the kid made a really tough three. That's a product of kind of playing with fire earlier in the game, because every possession counts the same, and you're going to give up 2 or 3 points. Doesn't matter if it's the last possession or if you're up 8 with 10 to go, So I think that's really where it hurt us. And then we got to finish better. We missed a lot of shots, around the rim against a team that doesn't have a lot of shot blockers.
No secret what the point guard situation is right now. Is this, in some ways, a little bit of a manifestation of?
Yeah, I think that's an excuse. We got veteran guys. They played the whole game. Charlie's going to stay out of foul trouble. He had foul trouble early again. That's been a recurring theme, and we're going to play Nick or Cam. But with those minutes comes responsibility. You can't have it. Can't have it both ways. Those guys know that. They're competitive guys. They're good players. But, we've got to be able to take care of the ball. We've got to execute defensively. Injuries, unfortunately, are part of the game. In a perfect world, we'd have everyone. But if we don't have everyone, we still have to figure out a way to execute. We've done that on some other games. I'm more disappointed in our defense the last, the second half tonight and obviously the other night. And that's, like I said, that starts with our better players. It's my fault for playing them as much as I did, but I'm gonna. But then they've got to own that and be better because they're capable of being better. I would say more on that end of the floor. I think sometimes those the officiating or missing a shot, their competitiveness causes them to lose their focus, and that's something we've got to get better at quickly.
You feel beginning of the second half was the key because you have an 8-point lead?
No, I didn't like how we came out. We traded baskets, right? They cut the lead down, and then we traded baskets. Then we got up again with 8. You know what I mean? I think we missed 2 free throws. I think we're up 9, right? Weren't we at the foul line? We missed 2 foul shots. Once again, no one's trying to miss a foul shot, but can we buckle down? At that point it's a set. We're back. We're set defensively. I'd like to think up 9, we're capable of digging in and doing a better job of getting stops.
Your expectations are going to be higher from last year. So would last year's team have put the team away? Put a team like Navy away?
I don't know. We'll never know because we won't get to play that game. This year's team is ahead in some ways because they had a better record at this point. I think that there's some similarities in that. We're both a little bit choppy with some last year. We'll get a little bit later before we started losing guys in and out of the lineup. But that's part of basketball. Expectations are certainly. Whatever expectations are, they're no higher than what the guys in the locker room have or what we're trying to demand execution-wise. It's still, expectations aren't going to matter if we don't continue to improve. I just told them afterwards that, it's like, time there's winning and then there's learning. We've got to learn from tonight. It certainly hurts, but we've got to learn from tonight. And I don't want to discredit the other team. They made some timely shots, but like I said, I thought we had some interesting turnovers against zone. I'm not gonna sit and tell you we practiced a lot the last couple days. We haven't. We've had some guys out. Give Nigel Russell a lot of credit. We didn't think he was gonna be able to play today because he was sick yesterday, but he showed a lot of toughness. But that's unfortunate. It's part of the deal.
So,
Pat,
go ahead.
The minutes that you got out of May and BQ, especially in the first half, encouragement from that, you think?
Yeah, Christian's been playing pretty good. Chris has had some good moments. I'm more like, how do we keep Charlie on the floor? I think he's was maybe our most valuable guy last year. I know he played 28, but he's got to rebound better. Twice he cut the ball in the lane, and instead of catching and facing, he kicked the ball out. It's just got to coach him better because that's not something that we work on. So we got to try to get him to follow his training a little bit more consistently.
One more each and then we'll let him go.
As far as Nick goes, at home his numbers are not very big and kind. You say some of that is not having Jason on the floor.
Well, I mean, everyone would like Jason on the floor. He gives you experience, he gives you intelligence, and he gives you shooting. But, I mean, I would more say that's an issue for if as talented and as competitive a player as Nick is, and he's very talented and competitive, that at this juncture, he can't worry about anything else except execution. If our best guys can't do that, then we'll eventually fall short. If they can learn from this and perform better, then it's not just about he didn't shoot the ball great. It's that he gave up a couple back cuts. Did he get into it with the referee? It had a silly foul. That's the difference between winning and losing. We're just not there yet.